The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. For spots in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 19 Tiger.
Coming out throwing is Williams. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now.
Go!
From the 37. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Big Lion. Go.
Williams set to pass. He's got a man left. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
7 Pirates. Warriors 70. No trap. Go 60 Maverick. 60 Buffalo 18. Hunt.
1st down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Ready, set.
2nd and 3 now.
19 Tiger. 19. Here we go. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcat. 60 Panther 11. 19 Lion. Ready.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Cup 19.
Williams to throw on 1st. He puts some juice on a deep. Big gain downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears are going to take over after the interception. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Cowboy 80.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Williams on the play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Let's go now.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set up. Check smash. Check smash. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Williams from the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. 79 Bronco. Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check go.
Working from the gun, Williams. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 33 on second down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. It's a design boot. This is complete to Neighbors. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They are throwing it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Has it at the 7. And in, touchdown, New York. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in, right? Higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Go.
And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Here we go. Set.
First down, Williams. Has his man, it's Odunze. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 5. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Buffalo leading. Hey, hey, check that, check that. Ready?
They'll run here on first down. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. They give it to him again. Room to the right. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Go! Check, hurt, hurt. Hey, smash. Check, hurt. Riggs, Riggs. Come on, set. Panther Street, rig alert.
They've got a man in motion.
Check, check. Check, Panther. 19 Lion. Alert.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Sending a receiver left. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 38. He put everything he had into this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Tyreek Stevenson has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here we go, here we go.
First down throw by Williams. He's on the move. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off the play fake, Williams. Escapes the... And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Let's go. Third.
Williams will look to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Last name 19. Dragon 60. 79 Bronco. Trap 60, trap 60. Check out.
Williams throwing on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warrior 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cowboy 80.
Completed here to Clement. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout, and they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Running back, motioning right. To the air, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Putting a receiver in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
60 Bobcats. 6 Panther 11. Panther 11. Lion. Come 19. Come 19. Ready.
Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
18 rapid. 18 rapid. Hey, check that. Street. Check over.
Williams to throw on third. throw finds Komet. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go. Hurt. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Lone back gets the handoff. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, set. Nike, 18. Mustang, 19.
Williams from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Cougar, 19. Dragon, 60. 79 Bronco. Hut.
Here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those check.
Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. Pass caught. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the 1st down.
If they need a new emergency quarterback, Kate, I think they found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, and that was the perfect moment to dial it up.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready. Bronco, 80. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70. 60 Maverick. Go.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's on the move. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
18. Set up. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. Street. 60 Bobcat. Hut.
To throw, Williams. Komet's got it, left side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Tag. Panther 11. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears push their lead further to start the half. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. He's throwing for it! And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
quarterback's best friend? Big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You've got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
Neighbors with the catch. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Ready up, 19,
Setting up a throw. Throwing the out route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Finds his man over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Giants have the ball, and they have work to do to save their playoff run. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, New York. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready?
Hand off to the back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Here we go. Check.
Back to the well again. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Komet brings it in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready?
The running back gets it on the draw. He breaks the tackle. He touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
They send the tight end in motion.
Go!
First down, Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Tag! Head to 60, head to 60. Big Lion.
Man in motion here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the set.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
2nd and 10 now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Hits him on the out route. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat.
He'll throw it yet again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing it again here. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back now, pressure on its way. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. There he goes, right sideline. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. He's going to throw this one. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
60 by 6. Come on, set.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Slot man in motion right. Third down, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So on fourth down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Officially an even 40 yards on the punt. And it'll be Giants football. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing from the gun here. Complete out to the right. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Try and push it deep downfield. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Bears come away with the win. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate.